the FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is them niggas calling out other black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? Nigga gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this nag? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Wanna check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE.
3 days later.
History Month, we also aren't going to mix up the medicine. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's Poppy No Black. Now during Black History Month, I'm seeing a trend of everybody from across the diaspora wanting this to be about them. This is about Black Americans' history in America, okay? We're not going to all lives matter Black History Month. We're not going to do that. Black History Month originated from Negro History Week, established in February 1926 by historian Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. It expanded to a full month in 1976, officially recognized by President Gerald Ford. Now let's take it a step forward. President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month in 1976, urging Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans. Full stop. We're not going to be ahistorical. We're not going to erase our contribution. We're not going to erase our bloodshed. We're not going to erase the things that we built. We're not going to all lives matter this shit. If you have an issue with Black Americans being centered after the sacrifices, the bloodshed that we used to build this fucking country.
Oh man.
The inventions that make your life, everyday life easier.
Oh, so many inventions.
And the civil rights movement, which allowed you to come over here with the rights that you enjoy now. We're not going to erase Black Americans' history. We're not going to dilute Black Americans' history by lumping everybody in. This is Black History Month for and about the history, achievements, contributions, and just the collective history of Black Americans here in this country, dating back to chattel slavery. This is not about immigrants, and it's not no disrespect to immigrants. Black Lives Matter doesn't mean all lives don't matter. We're talking about Black lives. We're not going to all lives matter Black History Month. And I seen this topic come up. We're not doing that shit. All right? Y'all got y'all time to shine, and niggas don't step on that. Niggas let y'all have that. Niggas don't try to center themselves in the middle of that. When we talk about the Haitian Revolution, niggas don't be like, well, there was American revolts. We don't do that. We don't do that. We let you have your moment. We let you be centered. For the next 28 days, Black Americans will be centered. Period, point blank. Okay? We're not doing no remixes. Diddy's locked up. The remix is over. No more remixes. Okay?
3 weeks later.
So anytime we start any relationship talk, anytime we start any gender wars, I'm out. Like, let's chop that. I'm getting there with diaspora wars too. Because really arguing about who was colonized the best, and I'm cool on that too. All us talking about this shit in English, I'm good. That's why I don't, so like, I fall under the term of FBA. I am a foundational Black American due to the definition that they think. Like, I have, my history is here in America, and it date back to enslavement and chattel slavery, right? That's my history. All I know is here. All I represent is here. I love everything about my history. I love everything about me and my people. I love everything about all of our contributions. It's a rich history, and I'm extremely proud of it. But arguing with niggas who went through the same thing because they come over here colonized, they come over here colonized and talk just like the people that, I mean, we got our own colonized people. We just call them coons. But we still got people who want to assimilate into whiteness and still like use white supremacist talking points and shit like that. Just because you come over here from somewhere else saying that it don't make me no difference. There's a lot of people who come over here and respect our plight here. There's a lot of people who give us our credit and just due and give us our respect for the contributions and the history and sacrifices that we made too. And if we're not going to acknowledge the people who do show us love the way we want to be shown love, then we can't make all of our attention go towards the people who don't. Because that's how you get what you don't want. You get more of it because that's what you're paying attention to. So like, I'm not arguing with coons, whether you from Barbados or whether you from Birmingham, bro. I'm not arguing with no coon. I'm not going back and forth with you. All y'all got the same complex. Y'all colonized. And you colonized in your mind. So diaspora wars is there. And like, you know, the thing with the FBA and the reason why they be mad at me sometimes is like, bro, y'all online being divisive. All day. I never see y'all arguing with anything that's for the enrichment of Black people. All of it is divisive. And it's pointing out other Black people that if you ask a racist to tell you the difference, would they be able to? So you arguing about who got the better colonizer, I'm cool on that. But I support all of you. And I represent what I represent. But it's not a gang, bruh. You know, I'm not a patriot to America, brothers. America did my people dirty as fuck. Not gonna be out here gang for America. They got me fucked up. Nigga made 1776. Niggas wrote every man created equal. Why they had me enslaved, bro? I'm cool on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not repping that. These same folks just enact the chemical war on me 40 years ago. Now I'm gang for these niggas over some reparations that you're not gonna get, bro. I don't wanna hear that shit.
Now, do you think
A few moments.
Arguing with niggas who went through the same thing because they come over here colonized?
See, it's motherfuckers like him who want to dictate and police and authoritate over how we should respond to an abusive relationship that we're all like, nah, we are done with. We don't want this anymore. Like, it don't matter if they come over here colonized. It don't matter if we got coons over here. We stepping away from the coons over here too. We call them Pan-Africans now. Like, we're done. We're separating away from all y'all. Like, he want to claim that he love everything. Yeah, he might be FBA, but bro, you showed us your true colors. Remember the whole, you need papers? We want to check your papers, master. We ain't forget that, bro. Don't be trying to switch up now. Like, you love to try to do the switch up thing, and it's not working, bro. You cooked yourself. Stay where you at. We don't want you no more. It's done.
And speaking of All Lives Matter, we're not going to All Lives Matter Black History Month. We're not going to do that. Black History Month originated from Negro History Week, established in February 1926 by historian Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass.
Oh, how they change up, how they change up, how they change up. Now Dante Cowell, it seems like ever since Bernice King came out and spoke out against Shabuzi and his Grammy speech, right? And she said, make sure you remember the children of chattel slavery that was not immigrants, that built the foundation of this country. She wrote it. So now you have Roly Poly changing his tune, and now you have this guy, right? Dante Cowell, right? It was all good just last week ago. You was going in on FBA saying that we outside, we ain't doing nothing, putting us all together as a gang, saying we was a hate group, just linking us up with just a whole bunch of foolishness, right? A whole bunch of foolishness. Now all of a sudden, you want to use FBA talking points. You want to use FBA talking points, but want to disrespect FBA at the same time. How y'all are hypocrites, right? Y'all hate the fact that it's groups of young people and older people that they're separated from that Democratic plantation and ain't riding with them Republicans and went right in the gray area in the middle and said, hey, we gonna self-identify. We ain't rocking with none of this stuff that you guys are saying. Y'all are upset, but then when it's convenient, y'all want to use the talking points, right? You went after Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed responded because you was going crazy. But let's first look at some of the talking points that you're saying now, right? After Bernice King made her statement.
Black History Month.
That's right.
Happy Black History Month. Speaking of the Grammys, Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
All right, Shabuzi.
What do you do now, son?
Shabuzi, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I understand immigrating to America, having parents immigrate to America and sacrifice so that you can have a better opportunity. Immigrants did not build America. Okay? America was built off the genocide of the native people and the enslavement of the African people. Of slave labor.
Yeah.
Immigrants have definitely contributed to American culture, to American history, throughout the duration. But if we're going to talk about what built this country is the genocide of indigenous people.
Facts.
And the enslavement of African American people.
Super facts.
That's it. Full stop. We're not going to be ahistorical about it. We're not going to tell people who were kidnapped and trafficked that they're immigrants. We're not doing that.
No.
That is literally the opposite of the definition of immigration. Immigration is a choice. Kidnapping and enslavement is not a choice.
Man, I rock with Deontay Cowell. This nigga tripping, fool. Like, I don't know his personal beef with Tariq Nasheed. I really don't care. But getting on social media like the FBAs, Foundation Black Americans, nigga, that's a group, that's a cult. Nigga, how can a lineage be a cult, bro? Like, come on, man, chill out. which I kind of get why he got like this personal beef with Foundational Black Americans, because it's like he biracial, bro, and they are not inclusive at all. Like they all for delineating and all that, and he a Pan-African, so I understand why he's saying all this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, with the way he think, I feel like this nigga, if he actually looked into it and stopped repeating what everybody else is saying, this nigga will understand, like, they don't have white supremacy talking points, my nigga. It's like, they try to say, oh, we got white supremacy standpoints or whatever. It's like, bro, they literally saying that they accept the fact that they have African ancestry, my nigga, like descent, African descent. But they are also acknowledging that they have Afro-Indigenous descent. That's what y'all, and that's what Pan-Africanists want to exclude, because that's not what they was taught in school, my nigga. And a lot of them just got high school education. It's like anytime y'all see 3 letters, y'all think it's a clique, a clan, or some type of group, like FBI, CIA, or the KKK. No, FBA is not a clique or a clan, bro. It's a lineage, nigga. It's an ethnic group. Like, nobody is denying African descent, bro. It's just they are including and, you know, acknowledging the fact that they do have Afro-Indigenous and Indigenous descent too, because they all were enslaved together, and they all got married, and they all, you know, were forced to, you know, have kids or whatever by the slave master or whatever. And the whole delineating thing is like, it's fairly new, so a lot of people feel like, oh man, y'all just dividing the community more. But let's just be real, bro. The community been divided, my nigga. Like, nobody in the black diaspora gives Black Americans no type of respect when they come over. None of them. So that's really why niggas is like, nah, we finna delineate, put our flag on everything, and we finna stand on what's ours. You know, remind everybody exactly what it is that's ours, and that y'all come over here appropriating and cosplaying us. So we got 2 different backgrounds. Respect it. That's all delineating is, bro. And this one lady on here, Ming the God or something like that, bro. She be loud and wrong, but she feels strong. She feels the same way as Deontay Cal, but it's because she is mixed. She like black and Asian. I want to say that she said she would, but yeah, they think that it is that if you a foundational Black American, you don't want to accept the fact that you have African descent, and it's like, nigga, that's not what it is, my nigga. It's simply just acknowledging that we have Afro-Indigenous descent too, especially down in the South. Cause y'all seem to forget that they were enslaved together, my nigga. Indigenous, Afro-Indigenous, Black Native, whatever you want to call it, were enslaved with the Africans. They were forced to mate. They got married, and they procreated and had children, my nigga. So I guess you can say Black Americans are the first interracial people.
This is for Deontay Cal. So if you're not Deontay Cal, you can go ahead and scroll. Sir, you are out of pocket. I'm gonna need you to calm down and keep FBA out your mouth right now. I'm gonna just need you to keep it out. You are doing a lot right now to be divisive yourself. You are literally the pot calling the kettle black. Let's unpack it. First and foremost, FBA is not an organization. It is just a definition or a term by which one can identify themselves. I am a foundational Black American. I don't know your background, your heritage, so I don't know if you are a foundational Black American. You can be a foundational Black American without identifying as FBA. Again, FBA is not an organization. I think you are conflating, conflating your beef with Tariq Nasheed for all FBAs and people who identify as FBA. You fixed your mouth on the Queen's internet. And when I say Queen, I'm speaking of myself. The lady who's known as the landlady. The lady who has been working the last 4 years to get 2,000 acres to create a community for our people so we can govern ourselves. I implore you to go to my website, click on city, and read the full vision of what it is that we're doing. Since you claim that FBAs, those of us who identify as FBAs, who's not a part of an organization, just having a term that we identify with as doing nothing against the quote unquote Nazis. Second thing I need you to consider, after the election, the 92%ers, which I am also a part of, and the 85%ers decided we wasn't going out to protest. We wasn't going to do anything. We were going to mind our business and drink our water. So why are you encouraging Black people, Black Americans who have literally been fighting since 1619, since they took the land from us, since they brought us over on ships. We have already been fighting. We are tired. We are focused on different things now. We did our part. Why are you trying to encourage us to use our intelligence, our labor, and our body for somebody else's fight when we've been fighting? Why are you doing that? It seems to me like you're the one that's suspect right now. Talking about if FBAs ain't doing nothing and all FBAs do is sit on here and call other people tethers. They call FBAs a kata. I've been called a kata at least once every year by a Black immigrant in this country or somewhere over in the UK or Africa. So it's okay for everybody else to have slurs against us, but we can't have a quote unquote slur or a term to call them by? How does that make sense? I don't see any of y'all talking about them calling us a kata or other slurs that other people call us. What is it? Moonlay? What was the word? It's a word that the Mexicans got for us. Start with an M. Mesa, something. Anyhow, Mexicans, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all got a word that y'all call Black people, but I ain't never seen nobody come out here and complain about what the slurs that people use against Black Americans or Black people in general. So why all of a sudden you got an issue with the word tether? I'm not understanding. I'm confused. It's tit for tat. Just because we have diaspora wars and we have a critique of each other does not mean we're not working together. I've got Africans a part of Cafe City. I've got Caribbeans a part of Cafe City. I've got Black Asians, Black Europeans, all a part of Cafe City, and we all feel the same way. All you motherfuckers with microphones, y'all are the ones just sitting around doing nothing. You are the ones sitting around calling people out. Because when you come on my timeline, I ain't never seen you feeding the homeless. I ain't never seen you mentoring the youth. I ain't never seen you introduce a project that you're trying to build in order to bring Black people together. If you on your Pan-Africanism, where is it? I don't see it. I just see you and all your glory running your mouth, doing exactly what you are accusing FBAs of doing.
Yeah, I just thought about something, right? You want to know why Deontay Kyle is really mad at FBA? He's mad because he's adopted. And he can't do a family genealogy. So he doesn't know whether he's FBA or not. His lineage traces back, to the United States. He could have a foreign lineage for real, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But in his video, he said, what do you want to see, my freedom papers? Do we have to show you freedom papers? And I just thought about it. He wouldn't have freedom papers to show because he's adopted and his mom is white. So he don't know his family, like, for real. That's why he's mad. And I guess he's feeling excluded, maybe? But that's why he's mad. Because he ain't got no freedom papers to show.
I gave up on Deontay Kyle many moons ago. The writings were always on the wall for me. Give a person a mic long enough and they will expose exactly who they are. Black Americans do not have to allow anyone to come into our space and our communities, appropriate our culture, use it as a costume, and in the same voice, disrespect the people of that culture. Ignorance is not a good enough excuse. I've never been on the continent of Africa. I've never been in the different countries in Africa. And I also don't get online disrespecting their cultural practices. No one, I'm sorry, for me, no one can come into my space and my culture and use it as a costume. And then in the same voice, spew white supremacist talking points. We done with people not having the information. Everybody has a phone in their hand. Everybody can read. Everybody can find out exactly what they want to find out. Black people of the diaspora come here and they assimilate to white culture and they learn everything about white people and they learn how to behave for white people. They can do the same when they approach the Black community. They choose not to. Deontay Kyle is exactly who I always thought he was.
FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is them niggas calling out other black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? They gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this neck? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Want to check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization.
I'm not going to do the hooting and hollering like a lot of people are doing in their videos in response to this. But what I will say is if Black Americans, because FBA are very much Black Americans, are divisive in calling out other black people or attacking black people, then what does that make Deontay Kyle for making this video about people that use the term FBA? Does that not make him divisive? Right? Also, he only points out Black Americans calling out, you know, Africans, Caribbeans, and other people of color, but he doesn't call out those other people that attack Black Americans, which he knows that it happens, because if you're in the FBA space, you see both sides, right? And to compare Black Americans to ICE or to massa as if we actually oppress other groups is insane, which is actually also crazy, being that he is a biracial and he actually carries half the blood of massa. He carries half the blood of the oppressor, right? But then to accuse people that are full Black Americans of being the oppressor is crazy, right? And, you know, this isn't the first time he's attacked FBA. He instigated when Mauna Leo was on his podcast, and now he's doing it again, right? And like I said, there's no issue with, you know, holding accountability or holding your people accountable, but you can't hold them accountable and not look at the other side and acknowledge that other people are doing the same thing to Black Americans as well. Black Americans are actually doing this in response to what has been done to them, and you know that. And to state that we should be thinking about things globally, no, we shouldn't. Why should we care for anyone else? No one else has cared for Black Americans, and you know this. You know this, right? But I'm not going to go on about this like everybody else. I think he's either being paid, I don't know what it is, but it's a terrible fucking take.
It just doesn't make any sense. But I just think it's ironic how, because he had a lot of smoke, because people was not letting that go. Now he like, oh, because you know they want me right now, but I can still make a phone. Make a phone call to who? I don't know anybody. Who fucking with Deontay right now? And I don't like the fact that he keeps making it seem like it's a group. I'll call FBA. What do you mean, call FBA? Is there an FBA headquarters that I don't know about? Like I said, I don't run around saying FBA. But however, I don't have an immigrant background. If you don't have an immigrant background, you're technically a foundational Black American. That's all it means. If there's no group, there's no headquarters, there is no place where we get together and commune and conspire and do a scheme that Todd set up. So I just really don't understand why he keeps trying to make it seem like it's a group to call up. There's basically 50 million of us here. Who you gonna call? You gonna call us individually? You gonna call those of us in California? You gonna call those of us in the Midwest? You gonna call those of us in the South? You gonna call us up in New York? Like, who you calling? Anyways, we definitely, Black Americans standing on lineage business is absolutely getting people in a tizzy, and they don't like it, because why on earth do you even keep bringing it up? It's not directly affecting you. They acting like if it was a group that people that don't have an immigrant background are going to your homes and rounding you up and legit themselves putting you on a ship and shipping you somewhere, or rounding you up in iron chains and making you tend to the fields. Like, that's not what's happening. The only thing that's happening is that we're fighting against ethnic erasure. And he understands that too. That's why he said, oh, y'all trying to include yourselves in Black History Month. He gets it, but I think people are willfully ignorant and willfully obtuse, because one is trendy, and you know, to be on the opposite side of anything It's gonna views are clicking a view, and two, people are just mad and jealous and haters because they can't fully claim it. He's biracial. I don't even know if he knows who his dad is or where his dad is from. His father could literally be other. Anyway, spread love and step away. What y'all think about this? Y'all fucking with Deontay Cal? Shit.
All right, Shabuzi, what do you do now, son? Shabuzi, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I understand immigrating to America, having parents immigrate to America and sacrifice so that you can have a better opportunity. Immigrants did not build America. This shit is built off of slave labor. Yeah. Now during Black History Month, I'm seeing a trend of everybody from across the diaspora wanting this to be about them. This is about Black Americans' history in America. Yeah. Okay? You gonna maybe get FBA in this motherfucker. All of them. Alright? You want me to call them niggas? Niggas hiding me right now. I'll still put in the call.
Switch up is crazy, ain't it? See, people like Deontay and a lot of y'all niggas who already burnt your legacy, who already went too far against the grain, trying to gaslight us as if what we were saying was not relevant or not factual, or like there's not evidence that exists. So at this point, you'll never get the respect back, and you've lost your right to speak on our behalf.
I love how you guys are all liars. You know what I love about being African and not looking or sounding African is that I have experienced racism from Africans not knowing that I'm African. Everybody assumes that I'm Black American. And most times I don't try to correct them because I want to see how they perceive me. I want to see how they treat me. They treat me differently until they figure out that I'm African. Until I put my foot down and be like, ah, my guy, I'm African bad girl, I'm Nigeria baby, relax. I have experienced racism from immigrants in Africa because they thought I was a kata. So again, you guys can lie because it makes you feel good because you know now the truth is coming out. But like I said, a lot of you immigrants, not just Africans, you come here and think you're better than Black Americans because what the oppressors have told you. You all side with the oppressors because they told you Black people are wild, they're ghetto, they're this, they're that. The evidence is there. You can lie all you want, but the evidence is there. Thank you.
And thank you, sis. Thanks to all the real Africans and the real Caribbeans who are honest enough to acknowledge the truth and brave enough to speak it. And shame on you tethers and you fake cosplaying Pan-Africans who ignore this shit. And now understand why we look at y'all as sus.
All I see is them niggas calling out other Black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? Nigga gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this nag? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Wanna check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization.
Happy Black History Month to everyone except the foundational Black Americans. I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas. Let's die. Ooh. If I could gather all of you in one place with a strap to my chest, you know what time it is. We're gonna have a party and we're gonna blow up the spot. We, more like me.
Wanna check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization.
And I think she said she won on a live FBAs or something like that. And then she wished that FBA were on a live or, something like that. And I support what she said. Yeah, I support them. If I support what she said, if I have the power, FBA, the KKK, I will put them together, and I will put gasoline and just light a match and then roast them. I will do that.